Hi, my name is Juan. I'm a tech support engineer in the electrical manufacturing industry, and I give EZOfficeInventory a 5 out of 5. Well, before we made the decision to go with EZOffice, we originally were using just Microsoft Office using a spreadsheet with Excel, and it was good in the sense that it was a place where we can keep information, we can keep dates, you can keep names and serial numbers. But when it came to having something that was updated in real time by multiple people, it was a challenge. So we started trying to use the cloud, its various forms, and eventually we started using a Google Doc, using Sheets. And it was a better solution, but it still wasn't the best solution because it didn't really cover all the needs that we had in terms of paying attention to where our equipment was going, and if it was even in stock. And so it gave us many challenges that we had to look at before we ultimately came to a decision. We chose EZOfficeInventory. The main reason was because we had the ability to customize it for our specific needs. So it's not a software that just comes straight out of the package ready to go, but rather you can actually make buttons, make a user interface that's specific for your company. And so in our team, it was necessary to make that because we never know who's going to be, in charge of running that equipment that day. And so whenever we have something that makes it easier for all of us to work, it was really crucial in coming up with that. And so it beat all the other options that we had looked at. The other thing is that moving forward, you still have that same possibility of changing things as well. You can continue customizing it. So it's a software that kind of grows with you as you grow. And it's been critical for us now that we've been using it almost 2 years now. It's grown with us. It actually, is implemented into even using our cell phones, where we can actually scan in equipment and it automatically updates in the software. And it's something that anyone in the company that has access to it or needs access to it, they see what's going on. So it's been really critical, and even with just the updates that it gets, it's shown to be an invaluable tool. It's been something that's really been able to help us be successful in delivering what we want to our customers. When we began onboarding this software and integrating it with how we were flowing things, it obviously proposed a challenge initially because anytime you're learning a new software or anytime you're learning a new user interface, it could be a challenge. However, EZOffice, because it's so easily customizable, especially in that regard, in creating a user interface specific for your needs, we were able to make quick access buttons that kind of lead you to where you need to at a moment's notice. And so you typically within a day or two you can train somebody, and typically when someone has about a week of time working on it, it becomes kind of second nature just going from there. And then the fact that they have a very modern setup, it's something that's very familiar when you see the user interface, instead of it being something like foreign and just odd. It's actually something very natural. It's like most of the apps on our phones. It's something that you can just easily jump into. And so our flow, bringing it into our daily just workflow was something that just happened extremely naturally, and it's been great. If you're kind of on the edge of thinking about whether you're going to get EZOffice, some of the things that you should consider is, number one, how customized do you really need an inventory software for your particular needs? That being said, EZOffice is great because it starts you off with a pretty good starting point. But if anytime you need something that's going to grow with you, it's there. One of the things to also consider is the support that EZOffice provides. Anytime you have a question, anytime you're trying to figure out a way to customize it for something specific, their support staff has pretty much seen all these questions before, and they've seen these cases to where they can usually help you in kind of creating a version of your user interface that you're making for yourself that's going to help you actually achieve your goals. One of the biggest considerations, though, is that at the initial part of setting up your inventory interface, there is sort of a time that you're going to have to invest. Now, depending on how deep you're wanting it to be, it could be really quick. It could be as quick as a day or maybe a few hours. But if it's something that you're trying to backlog a lot of information that you've had from the past, it could be time consuming. Nonetheless, it's a very, very useful software because when it comes time to just growing with it or having something that's going to be quick and easy for just about anybody to use, EZOffice really delivers in that area. It doesn't have a steep learning curve at all, and it's something that even people who aren't comfortable with technology can figure out. So in the day-to-day use of it, it's an excellent software.